Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth. No country owns it. Almost nobody lives there. And yet, some of the world's most powerful nations are competing for influence over this frozen continent. But why? What makes a land covered in ice so important? And could Antarctica become one of the biggest geopolitical backgrounds of the future? Antarctica is unlike any other continent. It covers around 14 million square kilometers, making it larger than Europe. Nearly 98% of the continent is covered by ice. Temperatures can fall below minus 80 degrees Celsius. Despite this harsh condition, Antarctica contains about 70% of world's fresh water. It is truly one of the last untouched frontier on Earth. Unlike other continents, Antarctica does not belong to any single country. Several nations have made territorial claims, including Argentina, Australia, Chile, France, New Zealand, Norway, and the United Kingdom. However, these claims are effectively frozen under the Antarctic Treaty signed in 1959. Today, Antarctica is dedicated to scientific research and peaceful purposes. Military activities are prohibited. Antarctica is one of the most important places on scientific research. Scientists study climate change, ancient ice cores, ocean currents, wildlife, astronomy. The continent acts like a giant natural laboratory. Ice cores taken from Antarctica allow scientists to look back hundreds of thousands of years into Earth's history. Why are major powers interested in Antarctica? Because beneath the ice may lie enormous resources. Experts believe the continent could contain oil, natural gas, coal, rare minerals. However, mining is currently banned under the international agreements. But if these agreements change in the future, Antarctica could become extremely valuable. Perhaps Antarctica's greatest resource is water. As global population grows and climate change intensifies, fresh water may become increasingly precious. Antarctica holds nearly 70% of planet's fresh water. In the future, access to water could become just as important as access to oil. China has rapidly expanded its presence in Antarctica. It has established several research stations and invested heavily in polar exploration. Some Western analysts worry that specific activities could eventually support broader strategic ambition. China rejects these concerns and says its presence is purely for research. Regardless, China's growing role has attracted global attention. The United States has no official territorial claim, yet Washington maintains a strong presence through research stations and international cooperation. America understands that Antarctica's future could affect resources, shipping routes, climate, global power balances. For this reason, the United States remains deeply involved in Antarctic affairs. Antarctica plays a critical role in regulating Earth's climate. Melting ice sheet could raise sea level around the world. Cities like Mumbai, New York, Shanghai, and London could face serious consequences. What happens in Antarctica does not stay in Antarctica. Its future affects the entire planet. The Antarctic Treaty has successfully preserved peace for decades, but growing competition between China, the United States, and other powers raise questions about the future. If resource shortage increase and geopolitical tension rise, Antarctica could become one of the most strategically important regions on Earth. For now, Antarctica remains a continent devoted to peace and science. But history shows that whenever valuable resources are involved, competition eventually follows. The frozen continent at the bottom of the world may one day become one of humanity's most important geopolitical frontiers. Antarctica may seem empty and isolated, but beneath its ice lies enormous scientific, environmental, and strategic importance. No one owns it. Everyone depends on it, and its future could shape the future of our planet.